guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do our financial independence net worth update. Jean's planning to reach financial independence in 2028. My idea is to reach it in 2024. But either way, we feel that tracking our net worth is just as important as tracking our spending. So in an effort to be as transparent as possible with our numbers, today we're going to do our net worth update for February of 2021. So stay with us and we'll get to it when we get back.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Jean.
And I'm Christine.
This is Fire We Go. Welcome to our channel. This is the channel that we share with you our journey to financial independence. If you are new here, we are a Canadian couple in our mid-40s, and this is the channel where we are sharing with you our journey to financial independence. On today's video, we will be focusing on the net worth update, as Christine has mentioned before. That is actually part of a series that we are creating every month. So, beginning in 2021, we are recording those videos. You can even look at the description. If it's not below, it's gonna be above, somewhere where you can see the previous month, which is back January 2021. So why are we doing that? We just think it's another opportunity for you to kind of take a look and see how we are progressing towards our financial journey. Use as a reference if you want to. Just keep in mind we are not financial advisors, and all that we wanted to do is to share with you our journey, and hopefully you can take something out of it. So we are going to start today with the net worth, but even before going through the numbers, we think it's important to basically say and kind of provide a definition of what is actually net worth.
Yeah, so according to good old Wikipedia, for individuals, net worth or wealth refers to an individual's net economic position, the value of an individual's assets minus their liabilities. Examples of assets that an individual would factor into their net worth include retirement accounts, other investments, homes, and vehicles. Wikipedia has vehicles listed. We don't count vehicles in our net worth. We find that as a depreciating asset, they're going to be worth nothing one day anyway, so let's just factor them in at nothing. But however, we do count them as a liability, as we have a payment to make.
So that's actually a great point. When we do speak about liabilities, it's basically what we owe. We still owe quite a lot to the banks. You might have a credit card that you owe, or it might be a car that you are financing, so those are the liabilities, and certainly this is something that we will be sharing with you. Let's examine February 2021 net worth update, starting with our assets. What is the first one?
Our first asset is our principal residence. So we live currently in Toronto, Canada, and we purchased the house that we're currently living in 2016 for $615,000. As of last year, when we redid our finances and everything, it was valued at $860,000. So it's appreciated quite a bit in only 4 years. So that's our main asset, and it stands currently at $860,000.
Yes, another asset that we have is a condo that we bought for investment purposes. The condo is actually in Brazil. We bought the condo in our trip in 2019. So
talk about an impulse purchase.
Yes. We fell in love with the condo, and then we thought it would be a good opportunity. When we think about long term, this is actually what is going to happen. Once it's cold here, as you know, we are in Canada, we are going to escape winter and go back to the south. So spending some time on the beaches. So as of today, the condo is valued at $137,500. We are keeping the same price, just to be like on the safer side.
Yeah. Another asset that we have is the pension that I currently hold with my employer. I work for the City of Toronto, and with that job comes a pension plan, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
So we're using right now the value of the pension to be $34,500.
Yes.
$34,054. That's going to change over time, but right now we're just keeping it simple and keeping that number for the year.
Yeah, exactly. Another asset that we have, it's related to all the investments. When we say investments, we are basically speaking about the RSPs, the TFSAs, and the margin account. And I also have a few investments back in Brazil. So as of today, the total of these investments are, let me see, $237,823.
We have another margin account that we use strictly for the investments that we're using the equity from our home to purchase.
Yeah.
So that particular margin account is strictly Canadian dividend paying stocks, and it's currently sitting at $176,086.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna flip our page.
Because we don't have it memorized.
We don't have it memorized. We just know that we owe quite a lot. So if you think about that, the assets in total is just around $1.4 million. So that's the total of assets that we have. You kind of take a look and you can see the number on your screen.
We can retire.
No, we can't. We cannot retire, and you understand why. Because now we have to talk about the liabilities and what we owe.
Yeah, so our biggest liability, again, is our principal residence here in Toronto. So like we mentioned before, we're using all of the equity up front rather than selling the house and using the equity that we've accumulated. We're borrowing that equity now and investing it. So currently, we still have an outstanding debt on our principal residence of $625,000.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of what we owe, there is also the condo back in Brazil. We still owe a portion of the condo. It's a bit different because our plan is actually to pay off and be mortgage free for this condo within 5 years maximum. So before our retirement, so that's our plan. And as of today, it's just around $92,000 that we owe.
Yeah. And we have two vehicles, one of which is paid off. The second car still has an outstanding balance on it, so that's our third and final liability. We don't have any credit cards or anything like that, so the car is our only other liability, and currently there's $18,433 owing.
Yes, you can take a look at actually another video available to you, which is the financial goals for 2021, where we are actually, one of the goals is actually to kind of cut, the amount that we owe for the car by 50%. Hopefully we'll be able to do that before the end of the year.
Yeah. So our total liabilities then at the end of the month of February are $736,141. So if you take our assets and subtract our liabilities, we have a new net worth in February of 2021 of $709,322.
Yeah, it's a good number. I feel, yeah, it is a good number. It's a great number. Yeah, I would agree. So a few things to consider when we look at this number and then we compare with last month, which is January 2021, we are actually up 3.34% month over month. And you might say, how come this is actually even possible? At the beginning of the year, we usually dump a lot of money on our registered accounts, which is the RSP. Going back to the financial goals for 2021, I encourage you to take a look and see what are the plan that we have in place. But we were able to deposit around $30,000 on the RSP. We could have done that throughout the year of 2020, but we decided not to, just to basically see where we are in terms of our financial goals, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And another point that's actually for the first time on our investment journey that we are above $700,000 on our net worth. So kudos to us. It's been a good work. It's been a good job. We still have 7 years to go, so it's 2028. Christine thinks it's 2024. In the meantime, I'm still sticking to my plan. Oh, I also forgot, sorry about that. If we do compare this past month of February 2021 with July 2020, this is actually when we started doing our, tracking our net worth, we are up 17%. So that's really impressive. And you might think, how come this is actually possible? I think that we were a little bit crazy when the market, with COVID went down. We just dumped a lot of money on the market, and then we can see the results today. So now let's examine the February 2021 net worth update. You are gonna see on screen a bunch of graphics with numbers. I apologize for that, but I think it's important for us to see where we are in our financial journey, and as the graphic progress, we will be able to share a few numbers with you. The first one is assets. When we started tracking the number back in July 2020, and we compare now with February 2021, we are up 7.86%. If I only compare the assets from the previous month, so we are still up 1.52%, so it's increasing slowly, but it's good.
Our liabilities have decreased by a whopping 0.17%, but they're never going to really decrease. I think that's probably attributed mostly to the car payments that we've made. But our liabilities are going to stay the same because our main liability isn't changing, which is our home, and we're borrowing the equity in order to invest. Our other investment account, one of them is the Smith Maneuver account, or the account that we're actually investing the equity from our home, and that account on its own is up since July 2020 of 42.41%. Now, compared to last month, it's actually down 5.3%. This is due to a bit of market fluctuation, but we've also, over the course of the month, decided to take a capital loss on one of our investments. And we'll get into that later on, but that's where the negative came from that month.
Yeah, exactly. And if you look at the total investment portfolio, and I'm now including all accounts, I'm including the RSPs, we are including the TFSAs, the margin account, we are up 34.16% since July 2020. Again, it's still increasing, and one of the main reasons is actually all the money that we were able to dump back when COVID hit, and not only that, we keep investing every single month. So every opportunity that we have, so we are investing, and that's the result that we can see it. Another important point that we really wanted to celebrate with you guys, it's the total of amount invested. We are up, that's the first time that we are above the $400,000 invested. So I guess it's a good number. So
that's a great number.
Yeah, we are really, really happy with it. So, and we keep going. So there's still a lot to do.
Yeah, our strategy for financial independence has always been to keep investing up or down in the market. We're investing in dividend-paying stocks and ETFs, as well as real estate with our home here in Toronto and the condo in Brazil.
Yes. Now over to you.
Do you guys track your net worth? Do you think it's important, or is it not something that you worry about too much?
Yes, and even regarding the metrics that we are using now, do you think is there anything else that it's kind of important that we are not even taking into consideration? We really would love to hear from you.
Yeah. And Jean has a ton of spreadsheets that we use to calculate all this stuff. So if you're interested, just message us and we can send some your way.
Yeah, don't feel discouraged by these numbers. It seems quite high. Yes, it is high, but you have to keep in mind that when we started back in 2019, we were $60,000. Yeah, we were $60,000 in debt. So we have been working hard every single day. So that's why we got excited in starting sharing the numbers with you, just to see that it's actually possible. Mm-hmm. Formula is quite simple, which is
spend less than you make.
Spend less than you make. Try to optimize your finances every single month and track, because as soon as you start tracking, this is when you actually see where your money is going to.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the biggest thing. That was the biggest thing for us anyways.
Yeah.
So that's it for this week. Those are our financial net worth update numbers for February of 2021. Thank you so much for joining us, and if you have any comments for us, leave them below.
Yes, and thanks for letting us be part of your journey.
Have a good week, guys. Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, ready? Oh, it feels good to sit.
It does, huh?
We're in focus this time, Umar.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Hi, Michael. I'm eating my teeth.
Yeah, it's clean. Oh, let's see. Yeah.
Good. Ready?
Yes.
Sure. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a financial independence net worth update. We feel that tracking our net worth is just as important as Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a financial independent net worth update. So we're planning on achieving FIRE in 2028.
Like, this financial independent.
What?
It's independence.
Oh. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.